Hello everyone and welcome back to Evito Quesadots. I haven't done a video in a while, so I decided that today I was going to try and make a video to share something that I just finished last night. So hello everyone, and I am officially on vacation, so hopefully you'll get to see more of me now. But this is what I was working on. I have I don't. My daughter has a birthday this weekend, and it's one of her classmates and one of her good friends that's having that birthday. So I decided to create a little album with envelopes just to try that out. And it's sort of like an envelope flip book, but it's not the mailing kind. It's more of like a little album for her. She's gonna be only 11, so I didn't go too complicated with the things that I put inside because she's a little girl, so I don't know how much she's going to use it or what she's going to do with it, but I wanted something fun and cute for her and something different, so that's what I decided to do. So I remember these from Michael's, the corrugated cards with the envelopes? Well, I have a whole bunch of the envelopes left because I made a lot of dimensional cards and didn't use the envelopes because they were too bulky. So I used those, and I also used some pages from this Simple Stories Snap collection that I've had for a while, so I totally went into my stash and grabbed things to use for this project. And I also used some papers from this pad that I had been able to get a while back, and it's from Pebbles. So it has all of these beautiful patterns in it, which are very basic and fun, I thought, for the girls to use for their pictures. So those are the pages that you'll be seeing used on the little flip book or envelope flip book, and this is what I created. So I used 4 of them and I glued them together by their flaps, except for this one here, which is the one that I left at the end so that I could use it as a closure. And this is a little wood embellishment, and excuse my nails, but I've been like doing a lot of washing and cleaning for the end of the school year, so my nails all broke. But yeah, so this is what I did. So this is, for example, one of the cutouts from that Simple Stories. I just took one of the pages and I cut some of the things out. I also used these 3 washes throughout. And this is Dykes with a View, the Vintage Collector, I think was the name of that collection. Finally got to use some of that too. And then some of the papers. And then I added a little bit of lace here to the edge. So I hope you can hear me well, because this is not my favorite way of filming because of the camera, but hopefully this will work out. So you open it with a little Velcro closure, and I decorated the inside of the flap with some strips of the paper and some of the washi. And then once you open it up, I have the washi down here at the bottom also. See the little beautiful owl washis that were sent to me a while back. So I'm finally getting to use things. So this is the first flap that you open to, and there's a little space here for her to put a picture with one of the DCWV frames. And then you see the washes and some strips of the paper that I used, some leftovers, little pieces. Same washi at the bottom, and this is also from the ephemera from the DCWV collection. And then in here, I put a little insert. So I die cut it, this strip of the paper here, and I made a little pocket, and that's just using one of the punches. And then I made this little card, and this paper is the cardstock from Michael's, the kraft color one. So, and this is, I'm not going to remember the collections. These are cards from the Project Life, and those little insert cards. I bought a whole bunch of them to make some workshops for the ladies, but I never got around to doing the workshops. So I have a whole bunch of them, and I wanted to get them used, so that's what I decided to go into and play with. So this is some of the paper again, and then all I did was I cut some of that paper, the cardstock here, and I placed it at the top, and then I did a little flip front with a brad, and this is paper too. So it kind of looks like washi, but it's strips of paper that I've been using all around. And that way she'll be able to put some pictures here, and if she wants she can put something on the back, and all the way on the back she can write or put more pictures in. She has one of those little Instamatic Polaroid type cameras, so hopefully she'll get good use out of this little album by doing that. Well, I'll put this later. I don't want to take the time to put everything inside again. So this is the front of the envelope. I didn't cover that. I just left it as it is. And this would be like the opening for the envelope. So I just covered that with paper and did my little slit here so I could place my pocket there. And these are strips of paper. I put a little, these are also from the Simple Stories. These are little like pockets that come in a pack. So, and this is a little craft tag that I had in my stash. I decorated it with bits and pieces of paper and some ephemera from the Vintage Collector. A little Tim Holtz wording, so it says "Be Original." Some ribbon up the top, and I just left it blank so she can write on it or put a picture on the back, whatever she feels like doing. This is one of the little cards that come with one of those little insert cards. So I just cut the top off and left the bottom as is so that it would fit in the little pocket. And then these are also from the Vintage Collector, DCWB collection, and I just put a little sticker here that says me. So that's what's in this little pocket here for her to play with. And then you flip it this way, and I put some of those little insert cards that open up so she can journal in here or put pictures. This is a little fussy cutting from one of the papers, so it says hello. This is some fabric washi, and I don't remember where these washies are from because I've had them for a while. I haven't bought washies or anything like that for a while, so this was just in my stash. So I used some of that here, and then I put on a little card here, just a little strip of paper, another little ephemera pieces here, and then on the inside she can write or put pictures, and same thing. So that's what's in that little section there. And then there's another little insert, and this one is actually a little pocket that I made. So I just glued all of this part here, and I used my corner chomper to cut the edges so that it would match this little card, which is also one of those inserts. And then I put some lace, crochet lace here, some paper, a little die cut piece, and some little cards that she can play with. And again, I don't remember what collections are from, Project Life or other. I collected a whole bunch of those so that I could do those classes, and then so I have them because I didn't get to use them. Another frame here, and this is would be the other page. See, and that one's glued. So this one's glued to the bottom of this part. This one is glued to the inside of this part, and then there's the little flip. So there's a little frame here, another ephemera piece glued at the top, and there's some little washi that I glued there so that it looks more like the crystal or the glass pieces on the camera. And then I covered the center with another one of the die cuts so that the center will be different from the camera. And then this is just another piece, and paper in the back, some of the washi here, and then you open this one up, and she has another tag here. It says best day ever. I used another one of the little die cuts here, put a little glossy accent touch in the center so it looks like the camera lens, and then I made a little flap here so it looks like a little Polaroid is coming out. And yeah, so this is another little tag that I decorated with strips of paper and some ephemera, and this is just a little note paper that she can write some notes on about her birthday or whatever occasion she chooses to use this for. And then I decorated my page with washies and little strips of paper. There's another piece of washi down here, and then there's another insert in here, and this one says best day ever. There's a little punch out of a butterfly with a little bling, strips of paper that I put on top of my little card, glued that to another little flap that I made, and then I glued that to this part so this opens up and she can put some pictures or whatever she feels like adding to this little insert here. And that goes in here, and then in this other little pocket all I did was add some little cards, oops, And these are just cards from like another collection. I had to cut the bottom because they were too long to be able to place inside. So she has 2 little cards that she can journal in or add pictures to. Nothing too fancy or complicated because she's only 11 and I have no idea how crafty or into this type of thing she is. I just know that she's gonna be thrilled with the idea of getting something handmade by me. So so that's as far as I went with that. And then this one says smile big. This is another little fussy cut that I did, washi tape on a little card, and I've added that with washi tape here so that she can add journaling on pictures. And same thing, she has areas for pictures all over. So this is the little album that I created for her, and I hope you liked it. Thought I'd share it with you guys before I give it to her this weekend. And I haven't been creating in a while now, so this is like one of the biggest projects that I've done in a long time, and kind of proud of how it came out. This is the first time that I did something like this with the envelope, so I kind of like how it looks, and I hope she likes it too. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I hope everything came out well and is able to. I have to add something there because there's a little glossy accents there, shining, and it's bothering me, so I have to add maybe like 2 little blings or something on that side so that little shiny part doesn't show. But anyway, so that's the little flip book that I created for her. So it's not the traditional flip book that everyone's doing. It's a little album mini book made out of envelopes that I had left over from the cards. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Hugs and kisses to all of you, and yeah, hope you're having a wonderful week, and I'm so happy that I'm on vacation finally. This year was hard, so I'm happy to be on vacation and resting and recharging, and hope to be in touch with all of you now that I have more time. So besitos, everyone. Take care, and hugs and kisses.